Okay, so here's what we're going to do today. We are going to build an AI agent completely from the ground up. And the goal? Well, it's to automatically keep tabs on your competitors' every move, and then turn all that raw data into a serious strategic advantage.
Look, it's a tough question, but you have to ask it. Because while you're offline, your rivals are busy. They're launching new features, they're changing their prices, they're tweaking their marketing. So we're going to build an automated 24/7 solution that makes sure you never, ever miss a beat again.
And that's the whole point, right? We're moving past guesswork. What we're laying out here is literally a blueprint for turning AI into your own dedicated digital worker, one that handles all the boring, tedious research for you, so you can focus on the big picture, the strategy. So first things first, let's talk about the problem we're actually solving. The old way of doing this, manually clicking through websites, taking notes, it's like trying to run a business out of some old-fashioned workshop. It's a massive bottleneck, and it just slows everything down.
And this slide, wow, just lays it all out perfectly. See, the old way forces you to be the factory worker, manually cranking out every single task. It's slow, it's exhausting, and honestly, the data is probably outdated by the time you're done. But the AI age, that puts you in the factory owner's seat. You get to oversee this incredible automated system that delivers real-time intelligence around the clock.
Okay, so how do we actually become that factory owner? Well, you need a blueprint, and that's what this is all about. We're going to design our automated agent, which is basically our new, super efficient digital factory for gathering market intelligence.
All right, time to get our hands dirty. Let's head over to the assembly line and see exactly how this thing gets built. We're going to put this agent together step by step, moving from one station to the next until we have a perfectly seamless workflow.
So, our assembly line is broken down into 3 main stations. First up, you've got the intelligence layer. That's the brains of the whole operation. Then we move to the custom prompt, which you can think of as the official order form. And finally, we have data formatting, which is our absolutely essential quality control station. Let's start with station 1, the intelligence layer. Now, this is not your standard chatbot. Okay? The best way to think of it is like having a genius buddy who has the entire live internet at his fingertips. It's not just predicting text. No. It's actively going out and gathering real-time facts for you.
Next, we're at the custom prompt. This is basically the agent's work order. And you have to be specific. You can't just say, hey, go look at my competitors. That won't work. You have to give it a precise protocol telling it exactly what to hunt for. That's how you turn raw data into real, actionable intelligence.
For instance, what kind of protocol are we talking about? Well, you tell the agent to flag very specific triggers. We're talking about things like any little shift in pricing, any announcements about new features, or even really subtle changes in a competitor's marketing copy on their homepage.
And our final station on the assembly line is data formatting. Because, let's be real, AI can be kinda messy sometimes. So this station acts like a smart highlighter. It cleans everything up, strips out all the junk and the messy metadata, and makes sure you get clean, structured data that isn't going to break your other systems. So, our assembly line is humming along, but where do all the finished products go? That brings us to the warehouse. Think of it as your 24/7 watchtower, where all of this incredibly valuable, freshly processed information gets stored and neatly organized. For our warehouse, we're going to use something called an Airtable base. The easiest way to picture this is as your company's digital filing cabinet. It's really just a fancy, super-powered spreadsheet where your AI agent automatically logs every single thing it finds. And this is what it all leads to, a live, breathing competitor watch dashboard. See? Every time the agent spots something new, it just populates another row. The competitor, exactly what changed, and the date it happened. It's clean, it's simple, and it is unbelievably powerful.
Okay, let's zoom out for a second. We've talked a lot about the how, but let's get to the real why. Because building this system isn't just some cool tech project, right? It's about creating a massive, almost unfair strategic advantage for your business.
And this right here, this is the whole game. The ultimate goal isn't just to collect a bunch of data. It's to create a knowledge gap. It's about knowing things that your competitors and the rest of the market simply don't. So what does that knowledge gap actually get you? Well, it means you can pivot your offer in real time based on what's actually happening in the market. It means you're always 1, 2, maybe even 3 steps ahead of everyone else. You get to use this information as leverage to truly dominate your space, not just scrape by and survive.
And make no mistake, this isn't some pie-in-the-sky fantasy. Building intelligent, automated systems just like this one is exactly how the sharpest modern entrepreneurs and AI generalists keep their edge and stay way out in front of the pack.
So there you have it. We've walked through the entire blueprint. You've seen the old, clunky workshop, you've seen the design for the new automated factory, and you've seen the incredible intelligence it produces. The only question left is, are you going to build yours?